Hi everyone, it's Shelby. Welcome back to this week's meal plan. This week my brother is visiting us for the week. It's his birthday week, so he has had quite a bit of input into this week's meal plan. Monday he's requested spaghetti and meat sauce. And I have two recipe cook with me videos on the channel. One is for traditional, the real deal Sunday gravy, and then there's a cook with me for the spaghetti with meat sauce. And I'll link both of them in the description box for you. I'm making some everyday spaghetti sauce. I have sweet and spicy Italian sausage. I'm making some meatballs over here. For dinner tonight, we're having spaghetti with meat sauce. This is my everyday spaghetti recipe. I have two on the channel. One is just every night spaghetti sauce, and then I have one that has the rochals, like the real deal. Serving it with salad and garlic bread. And I'll link both of them in the description box. One's spaghetti sauce and one's Sunday gravy. Tuesday, Ken is making Mississippi pot roast. He told me he was gonna make it, so we'll see how that goes. And just serving it with some baked potatoes, asparagus, and French bread. Ken was so sweet, he started the Mississippi roast. The man can cook. He's like a package deal, y'all. For dinner tonight, Ken made Mississippi pot roast in the slow cooker, and we thickened the gravy with just a little bit of water and cornstarch, serving it with asparagus, a baked potato with the works, and some garlic bread. Looks delicious. Wednesday, I'm gonna use some of the leftover roast and make shredded beef rolled tacos. I love doing this with leftover roast beef. It is so good, and it transforms it like in a whole nother food flavor profile. I have a little bit of leftover roast from the other night, so I chopped it up and I'm gonna recycle it. I have one onion that I diced. I'm cooking it in a tablespoon of oil. I seasoned with salt, and I just want the onions to cook down quite a bit, actually. I went ahead and I cooked the beef with a little bit of water, and I added a can of diced Ortega chilies and just let it simmer until the water evaporated for about 20 minutes. I fried some corn tortillas in a little bit of oil to make them pliable. I just add a little bit of the meat to each of the softened tortillas and then just roll it up. And then I'm gonna fry these in the oil and make them crisp. So the rolled tacos, I'm serving it with lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, hot sauce, guacamole, sour cream. I had a little bit of refried beans left over. That's what we're gonna have for dinner. Just a makeover, leftover makeover, I think they call it. Thursday, we're going to be attending a gala in Washington, D.C. We were invited guests, and from what I understand, it's a $1,200 plate dinner. Not that Ken or my brother and I are having to pay that cost because we were invited. But can you imagine? I can't imagine that. Just for the three of us, that would be like my whole family's food budget for the year, just about. But I'll try to get pictures or little video clips of the food for you guys the best I can. I don't want to be rude to the hosts. So this is tuna in like...
Tuna and crispy corn and the Tobisco on top. The green thing is Tobisco.
Nice, beautiful. Our first course. Friday, we're having Philly cheesesteak sandwiches per Mr. Kenny's request, and I'm gonna make little mini strawberry shortcakes for dessert. Rolls that I put some of this cheese whiz stuff on it. I have the thinly sliced steak cooking in some oil, some onions cooking, mushrooms, and peppers. Okay, I put a layer of the cooked shaved steak, cooked onions, peppers, and mushrooms. Now I'm gonna put some provolone cheese on this and get it under the broiler. For dinner tonight, we're having Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, and these are so delicious. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, but they're really good. I sliced some strawberries and added a heaping tablespoon of sugar. This is just gonna macerate for about 10 minutes and make its own juice. We're having some strawberries, whipped cream, and the little sponge cake on the bottom for dessert tonight. My brother has been up this whole week. He actually went to Washington with us on Thursday, and it's his birthday week. So Saturday I'm gonna make salmon, wild rice with mushrooms and asparagus. It's one of his favorites. I have some butter in the pan. I'm just cooking some salmon fillets over low heat. And in this pot, I have some water, some seasoning, and I just sliced about 4 ounces of mushrooms. I'm gonna doctor up some Uncle Ben's long grain and wild rice mix. I have 2 packages I'm gonna make. This is one of my little cheats. You notice when I do my annual haul, I always get these because wild rice takes a long time to cook. So I like that product and I do use it. I have some asparagus heating up in some hot water. You know, our household, it's like everyone celebrates their birthday for a whole week. So he wants Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, which means copycat recipe. I've made this on my channel before. I'll put the recipe link to the whole Cook With Me video. The sauce itself, oh my goodness, so good. Serving it with waffle fries, fruit, and lemonade. I always love to do the copycat Chick-fil-A on Sunday. I mean, it just is so much better, you know, because you know that you can't have Chick-fil-A on Sunday, but you can if you make the copycat recipe. For dinner, we're having the Chick-fil-A tenders with the Chick-fil-A sauce. This sauce is so good. This recipe for this Chick-fil-A sauce is so good. I'll put a link to it in the description box. We're having waffle fries and just a little fruit cup. And I'm excited to be having Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. This week, I ran to the store for a quick trip just to pick up a few items to get me through a day or two. Then I went to the farmer's market, and then I went back to PNC and picked up the rest of the things I needed. Mainly, as usual, it's mostly produce. I ran up to the grocery store. I got a couple loaves of Italian bread, potatoes, romaine, some beautiful vine-ripe tomatoes, some lemons, and a gallon of milk. My total was $23.98. We went to the farmer's market today and got a couple of beautiful heads of lettuce, some broccoli, potatoes, cherry tomatoes, and these were called apricot plums. I've never had these before, but look at these onions, how big they are, these sweet onions. Amazing. All of that was $21. Then I stopped at Price Chopper. I got some mushrooms and strawberries, 10 avocados, a huge bell pepper, asparagus, apples, bananas, salmon, some shaved beef steak for Philly steak sandwiches, a couple of containers of the Cheese Whiz Fontina cheese, provolone, sour cream, orange juice, milk, and some Heidelberg French peasant bread, a couple loaves of Italian bread, some hoagie rolls by Martin's, and then I got some of these little shells to do like a strawberry with whipped cream for a dessert. And that total was $144.46. So if you add the 21, it was $165.46. Going over the budget. Last week I had a running balance of $944.44. And this week, since my brother was here all week, I had 7 people in our family, so to speak, at $40 a person. So my budget was $280. If you add the $944.44 and the $280, you come to a total of $1,224.44. I did one shopping trip to Price Chopper, $23.98, leaves me a balance of $12.46. I also went to the farmer's market, $21. which leaves me a balance of $11.79.46. And then I did a bigger Price Chopper shopping trip for $144.46. So now my balance running forward is $1,035. So that is how the budget is coming along. Well, that's our meal plan for this week. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Happy meal planning, and until the next video, talk to you later.